A very warm welcome from JPML and Partners. Today we talk about the greening of the logistics in the case of Volkswagen. We briefly examine the activities of the company in terms of sustainability and environmental friendliness, and show how it saves revenue through their environmental initiatives and logistics activities. Sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
I will now start by explaining how the organization makes sure that its logistic activities are environmentally friendly. Volkswagen formulated a mission statement which highlights the focus on minimizing emissions by focusing on the whole car's life cycle or the whole value chain. For that, they formulated 5 principles: the management conduct, compliance, environmental protection, cooperation, interest groups, and the continuous improvement. All these actions then will be checked on their impact on climate change, resources, air quality, and environmental compliance.
Volkswagen aims to continuous reduction of carbon dioxide emissions in both inbound and outbound logistics in a sustainable manner. In 2016, Volkswagen appointed a Sustainability Council consisting of independent experts from various fields to reinforce environmental protection within the company. Volkswagen Group 2022 has proposed to procure its raw materials from sources that adhere to mining via credible certification schemes and comply with the standards of responsible mining assurance starting from March 2022. To recycle its electric car batteries innovatively and sustainably, Volkswagen sets up its first battery recycling plant in Salzgitter, Germany in 2021, where the company sends batteries for recycling only after a thorough inspection or whether the battery modules are still in working conditions. If they are, then they are to be given a revised life in cellular energy storage systems such as fast charging stations or charging robots.
We now come to the part where we explain what the organization does to improve its logistic carbon footprint. VW's basic strategy for reducing CO2 emissions is to analyze the entire value chain and to focus on the entire value chain of the car and making sure that it is more sustainable.
I will continue with some concrete measures. The first one is logistic cycle for recycling. VW sets a high focus on the usage of recycling materials. To support this measure, they agreed to a code of conduct for business with their suppliers, which includes a sustainability rating for all VW suppliers. The second concrete concept is the transport by railway with DB EcoPlus. 190,000 wagons per year travel across Germany just with VW parts and cars. For this, 100% green electricity is used under the level DB EcoPlus. A further project to improve its logistic carbon footprint is the transport by LNG trucks. Due to not every transport is able to do by railway, VW is testing with partners to run LNG trucks on the highway. LNG is a gas with large carbon dioxide reducing potential. A further LNG project is a transport by LNG ships. In cooperation with Zeem car carriers, VW transports some of their cars with LNG ships overseas to the gold market. The reduction of emissions is significant.
In saving costs through its environmental and logistics activities, Volkswagen uses a variety of production modes and strategies to meet its commitment to defining mobility for today's and future generations, while also protecting the environment. We examined some methods and strategies through which the company reduces costs through its environmental activities. Strategic alliances and partnerships with several companies, including the automobile maker Ford Motors, to reduce developmental costs and leveraging on their respective manufacturing capacities. A circular economy where it reduces and reuses vehicle parts in manufacturing process to reduce the consumption of natural resources and the shortage of raw material throughout the world. On-site saving in the Kassel facility in Germany now produces engines, transmissions, and body parts for the whole group. This was previously done in other sites and shipped to the country.
To continue with transparency, Volkswagen relies on direct supply chain disclosure and mapping audit to promote transparency and prevent risks. Long-term oriented cost reduction. Volkswagen achieved cost-effective and carbon-neutral logistics via partnering with Deutsche Bahn. For recommendations, we at JPML and Partners are a green logistics and environmental consultancy brand that appreciate the seriousness of climate change, also strive to constantly avoid greenhouse gas emissions throughout our logistics and operational cycle. We recommend that based on logistics, the production value of electric vehicles increases. Logically, the number of raw material to be transported also increases. We recommend that Volkswagen already focus part of its research and development on researching alternatives to electric vehicles. The focus should be more efficient and environmentally friendly production of the drives compared to electric vehicles.
We at JPML also recommend that Volkswagen expands its lobbying activities. Volkswagen can use its reputation and its goodwill initiative of mass production of electric vehicles to push state government policies that will influence citizens to purchase electric vehicles. In addition, Volkswagen can increase its utilization of recycled materials. This is also a cost-saving initiative that can be adopted by building a central manufacturing plant that specializes in recycling of used material. Furthermore, Volkswagen can run campaigns to educate the public on environmental issues, as well as supporting eco-friendly organizations financially. In conclusion, Volkswagen activities to make its operations environmental friendly has to be carried out as a form of goodwill and it's being the ethical thing to do rather than solely for focusing on profit.